Alright, back to it. Off to Londonian.
Liftoff looks good. All systems normal.
There. Stable orbit achieved, like a toy sailboat released into a calm pond.
Jump complete. Propulsion restored.
We you again. You're advised to leave this orbit immediately. The United Colonies will not be held responsible for any harm you suffer by proceeding. Let me check my logs. Alright, you can proceed. We'll let them know you're on your way down.
This is an extreme temperature. Forward base 441.
Let's see what's on this ball.
Well, batten down the hatches because they're on a Xeno planet. Lock that shit down. Vasco will watch the door.
Legacy is treating him all right.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Good day, Captain.
Lock that shit down, fellas.
There's something else.
Lock it down. Lock that shit down, everybody. Hurry up and get in your quarters.
Captain, good to see you.
Hurry up and get to your fucking quarters. I can't lock this guy down. There it is.
Hello again. You've got something for me?
Nope, I do not. I got safety in this ship. Vasco, watch the door, bud.
Captain Josh, hello. I am satisfied to see that you survived your most recent sleep cycle.
From what I remember... let's go look over here, I guess. There's something behind me. Meteorite mine? Relax, I'm just scanning ya. Go about your day.
You! Inside the barriers! Double time!
Holy shit, dude, they got this shit on lockdown.
You with the Xeno unit? You're heading to command. Far end of the compound.
Good shooting, Tex. Oh, we're not unlocking that. Fuck that noise. Too much work.
I pride myself on knowing everyone on this world, and I don't know you. You're with the collection team then, I presume. Either that, or you're one deeply unlucky trespasser. Vanguard, eh? Bree said you were a eclectic group. You must have really shined out on the fringe to get assigned a task like this. Ah, then this must be the rest of your outfit.
Commander Hatum,
No need for introductions, Major Sanan. Dr. Walker, your reputation will precede you, as does the urgency of your mission, so I'll get to it. Now, Londinian is one of the most dangerous places in the Milky Way. It's for good reason my soldiers and I do everything we can to avoid entering the city. Terramorphs are omnipresent, and the structural damage left behind when Major Sanan's father bombed its spaceport has turned large swathes of the metropolis into a decaying labyrinth. As such, we'll be providing you all with gear, information, and uploading municipal unlock codes to your robot. Every tool you could need to succeed out there. Except one. Once you're on the other side of those barriers, you will be on your own. If you get into trouble, my people will not be coming. Do we understand each other? Terramorphs, and plenty of them. Outside our little sanctuary here, much of the planet is theirs. For that reason, we keep our trips into the city to a minimum. That also means our intel becomes largely historical once you go much beyond the defenses. It's also why I want to make sure I'm being crystal clear. Out there, you're on your own. We'll do our best. I'll leave you to your preparations then. You can find your equipment in our armory, base of the tower just outside. And I do believe there's someone waiting for you there, Captain. Now, once you're outside the base, it's my personal suggestion you make a beeline to the nearby Assisi plant. It contains one of our field caches. Though I can't guarantee it won't contain anything else. I hope you all find what you're looking for out there. Robot, you're coming with me.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Commander. Percival, you all set to hook into their comms tower?
Should only take a few minutes. Let's get this done and get the hell out of here.
Percival will be scanning the city for our samples from here. When he finds one, he'll transmit the coordinates to us out in the field.
Got it.
No argument here. Head over to the armory and gear up. Once you're done, we'll meet by the entrance to the city.
Brother, you good? Jetting everywhere? What the hell, man? That's the entrance into the city.
Can't chat right now.
You match our description. The Vanguard captain? The cabinet wanted you to have something.
make sure you had the best tools for the task at hand. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. I'm only interested in the ammunition, lady. Don't need meds. Money, don't have any, I see. Fair enough. Don't need those. You guys can keep those.
Back's acting up again. Not gonna forget that fight anytime soon.
Wait, so what did I pick up then? Let me see what I got. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, this does everything better. Woo! Let's favorite this, and let's put this boy on range weaponry. What does it use? 7.77? Does that... That's what this guy uses too. My baby. Yeah, I don't know. I might use that because that was more damage. What's outside here? Is it just another level up? Yeah. Alright. You even got a scout with us?
Looking for the lock to the city? Through there.
All set on your gear? Are you ready to do this? Yeah, just pre-mission jitters. You hear about a place for so long, it maybe gets bigger in your head than it should be. But you don't need to worry about me. I'll be all right. Now, are we doing this or not?
Hell yeah, we're doing it.
Then let's get this show on the road. Kaiser? Percival, everything green on your ends?
I am ready.
Personal comm should be routed through Kaiser now. You copy that?
Roger, loud and clear.
Perhaps too loud.
Oh, you're a riot robot.
Kaiser, kick it off.
Unlock code transmitted. You may open the gate when ready.
Alrighty. On our way into the city. Percival, where are we heading?
Running the first sweep. Got one. A Sealy's. Not far. Old shipping yard just past the processing plant. Gene samples are probably in one of the containers.
Get the fuck out of the hatchway! Jesus Christ!
I think it's trying to play. Now wait.
That hurt.
Detection event registered. Initiating enemy search.
Shit, dude. Ugh.
Looks like the last of them. No sign of the morph, though.
Your shipping yard's just beyond the processing plant. Cache with some goodies is towards the rear of the facility.
Kaiser, we close enough for you to dial in the location of those samples from here?
Yes, they're faint, but I'm detecting multiple valid signatures. I have restored power to the containers.
Jackpot. Get down there and collect as many as you can.
Holy shit. How the fuck did I get through there? Oh, through that door. Can't open that door. Unless that's where we're gonna go at some point. Wow, I missed 90% of my bullets. Go get him! Go get him, Kaiser! think there's like 3 of them here, though. I don't know what the fuck that was I picked up. What? Why would they have to do that? Bro, this is gonna get old quick. I don't think I have much for this. There we go.
Most people would be too squeamish to do that.
That man was cloaked. He was waiting, dude. He was ready.
All Achilles samples collected.
All right, now hand those over to Kaiser, and let's get out of here.
Samples secure.
Nice work. Now, earlier scan picked up a valid terramorph sample, but, well, it's in the spaceport. And the quick route there looks like it got blasted when the port did.
There are steam tunnels under the city, which will allow us to access the spaceport.
What do you... That's right. Kaiser, how did you know that?
I am not sure.
Percival, you see any better option?
Not from where I'm standing.
Then we've got our answer.
Access unlocked. We may proceed.
Oh boy, sounds like there's panic on the east side. Let's see what's going on here.
Kaiser, this flora, this is Lazarus plant, isn't it?
Confirmed.
You know, no one even realized it was a living thing until someone got it under a microscope and saw it had cells. Can't be cultivated anywhere but Londinium. Real marvel.
Radiator. Can't let any of them get away.
All these leeches. What's keeping you things warm? What's that? My God, look at it. A Lazarus in bloom. You know, we might be some of the only... What's happening? Captain, have you seen this? Heat leeches are terramorphs. You just saw that, right?
Mm-hmm.
You would tell me if I was losing my mind.
Nope, you got it.
Heat leech became a terramorph. The pests that have snuck onto every planet are baby terramorphs. Heat leeches hide out in ships, sneak away after landing, and then, with time, they transform. We just found out how terramorphs move between planets. Pretty Major is right. But if what we just saw, if that's possible, the Lazarus plant, it's clearly an accelerant for the terramorph, a heat leech transformation process. Make one into the other in an instant. But that means if anyone knew about this, they could trigger a terramorph spawning. You could sneak a leech into a city, or even multiple leeches, into a place like New Atlantis. Good God. The attack on New Atlantis, does this... Could someone have set that up? But first, you'd have to know the truth about all this.
Well, we're never gonna know if you don't catch that thing. Get after it.
We may proceed.
Go!
But the money. We're here for the money, too. Okay, now we can go after the super dangerous Terramorph.
All right, let's get to the bottom of this.
I doubt there's anything up here. I'm about to get frostbite. Here comes. Nothing up here. Alright, well, back out, I guess.
Percival, Kaiser's got the cell data from the New Atlantis and Tau Ceti attacks, right?
Uploaded them myself.
Captain, let Kaiser take a look at that sample.
Beginning analysis. It is a match. This suggests with high certainty that the Lazarus plant was used to trigger the attacks on both planets.
There's no way a plant this rare, this fragile, just shows up here, New Atlantis, and Tau Ceti. The transformations on those worlds, they must have been triggered by human hands. Captain, do you understand what it is we just stumbled on here?
Yes.
Exactly. Someone saw the Lazarus plant and realized the ends it could be put to. Makes some sense, actually. Tau Ceti was likely their first test. Someplace remote where no one would question a few settlers going missing. Ensure the big show, the attack on New Atlantis, would be a success. And the timing of that one, it couldn't have been just luck that it happened right when we were asking the cabinet to do something about the Terramorphs. These attacks, I think someone planned them to set all this in motion. They certainly were. But having this answer, well, it raises a couple big questions. Who could pull something like this off? And why? That's a good point. An accusation this consequential needs evidence to back it up, not just conjecture.
Let's save the discussion for when you all aren't standing in the universe's closest equivalent to hell frozen over. If we're gonna do anything to prevent more Terramorph attacks, human cause or otherwise, we need that final sample.
Roger that. Kaiser, get us into the spaceport?
The entrance is this way.
where we could get some extra juice?
Local power looks like it was controlled in the security office. Upper floor.
Captain and I can scout it out. Kaiser, see if you can't find another way to get it open.
Roger that. I have restored power to the office entrance. You may proceed.
There's the control panel. Still looks operable. Of all the things to survive.
Ah, I don't want to pick locks. I'm so sick of picking locks, though. I don't think I've even used a med pack, have I? Alright, let's save real quick. I did fight a few terramorphs. Oops, whatever.
Reactivated. Error. Control system reboot required.
And we do that. Ah, Captain. I think I see it.
Reboot engaged. Running diagnostic. Diagnostic complete. Multiple systems unavailable. Warning. Priority safety concern detected. Exterior hatch power restored.
Back in business.
Warning. Emergency recorder message detected. Transcription process engaged. Playback initiated.
Admiral Senna, we need to make the evacuation request.
That's my father he's addressing. He was here? Didn't think he'd have the guts to look those soldiers in the eye before blowing this place to pieces.
Admiral!
It just transformed. An invisible weapon. No planet would be safe. Colonel, the troops that closed off the sewers after my evaluation, they're all in this facility.
Other than our casualties, yes, sir.
Good. Get them into defensive positions around the spaceport. No one leaves. I'll send ships as soon as possible.
Thank God. None of us wanted to go down swarmed by those things.
That won't be your fate, Colonel. You have my word.
Transcription complete. Physical copy available.
An invisible weapon. He knew. He knew about the Lazarus plant. Grab that recording. We should talk. Hey, Victus. He destroyed this place. Killed these people to keep what he knew about the Lazarus plant and the terramorphs and all this a secret. Didn't he? You heard that recording. He saw the potential of the plant as a weapon and hid it away. He killed those people. Condemned this city to keep them from sharing what they might have seen. He was He decided to sentence his own soldiers to death. What kind of commander is that? But I guess that's just another part of his sick legacy now. He thought he was protecting us all, taking the secret to his grave. Only he didn't succeed. Now someone else knows about the Lazarus plant and is using it exactly how he feared. Now's not the time to joke like that, all right? No, that's insane. He died. They executed him. They faked his death? My entire unit, they threw us all to the wolves, but kept him? And now he's what? An advisor? Commanding the fleet in secret? What was so important that they had to keep him alive? I'm sure they did. They invested so much in him over the years. Even grew him an entire family he didn't want. I guess it makes sense though, doesn't it? The UC of that era only created me because they were afraid of a world without Victus in command. Why would they get rid of him? As long as I live, I'll never understand the loyalty that old bastard elicited. But wait, if my father's alive and knew about the Lazarus plant, what do you think the chances are he was involved in the attacks? Good point. Deal with one monster at a time. Let's go get that final sample.
I don't know if telling her was the best choice there.
Reactivated. Error. Control system reboot required.
And we do that. Ah, Captain. I think I...
Reboot engaged. Running diagnostic. Diagnostic complete. Multiple systems unavailable. Warning. Priority safety concern detected. Exterior hatch power restored.
Back in business.
Warning. Emergency recorder message detected. Transcription process engaged. Playback initiated.
Admiral Sanon, we need to make the evacuation request.
That's my father he's addressing. He was here? Didn't think he'd have the guts to look those soldiers in the eye before blowing this place to pieces.
Admiral!
It just transformed. An invisible weapon. No planet was safe. The troops that closed off the sewers after my evaluation. They're all in this facility.
Other than our casualties, yes, sir.
Good. Get them into defensive positions around the spaceport. No one leaves. I'll send ships as soon as possible.
Thank God. None of us wanted to go down swarmed by those things.
That won't be your fate, Colonel. You have my word.
Transcription complete. Physical copy available.
An invisible weapon. He knew. He knew about the Lazarus plant. Grab that recording. We should talk. Hey, Victus. You heard that recording. He saw the potential of the plant and he killed a calculated loss. These soldiers for the rest of the galaxy. That sounds exactly like what my father would do. but it doesn't. It can't justify slaughter. But I guess that's just another part of his sick legacy now. He thought he was protecting us all, only he didn't. Right. Settled systems are counting on us. Kaiser, try it now.
Unlock successful.
Guys, your sample, it moved. I'd be real careful out there if I were you.
That doesn't sound good. Eyes peeled.
Alright, I'm actually legitimately going to use aid this time. I have a lot of it to go around, so I'm going to use it. I got an amp. Pop that bitch, because there's a lot of enemies, I think, if I remember right.
That thing is putting out some kind of signal. Radar's lighting up. I think you're due for some company.
Please. Please help.
The signal that thing's putting out to call in those creatures, I think I can nullify it. But I'm gonna need some help.
Right behind.
There should be some radar and weapon power that's now running. You get those online, and I'll relay my signal through there.
They're not coming after us. I guess we should grab that sample while we can.
Okay. Well, that was fun. That was actually way easier than I expected it to be. Oh, it's a shotgun. I was like, what the fuck kind of gun does 200 damage? So all those animals just kind of went away, I guess? I don't know. Ow. That was it, huh?
Good. Now just stash that sample with Kaiser and we're done.
Isn't there no, I guess not up here, huh? Just inside.
Final sample secure.
All wrapped up. Time to get the hell out of here. Percival, you should unplug and find somewhere we can talk. Privately.
On it. See you soon.
You guys stuck up there or what? And we'll just kind of wait here and see what the AI does. How overweight am I right now? 180. Oh, I'm only a pound overweight. That's not that bad.
Look at all of you. Back from the underworld. Got pretty frantic on the comms towards the end there. But it sounded like this was a success. Got everything we need to put this plan in motion. Ah, best place for them. Now, my connection might have gotten a bit fuzzy there, but do I have it right that Vay Victus knew about this damn plant?
That's what it sounded like.
Guess the old Admiral must have told someone what he learned. Even he's not clever enough to pull off an attack like that from the great beyond. That's putting it lightly.
But it's clear someone knows about the plant and realized what ends it could be put towards. Captain, we need to get these samples back to the lab and verify we'll be able to handle cleaning up the leeches as well as the terramorphs. But in the interim, do you think you could look into what we uncovered? See if you can turn up any information on who might have committed the attacks?
If it were me, I'd start at the scene of the crime, New Atlantis.
Thank you, Captain. Once you finish your investigation, we'll meet you outside the cabinet chambers. They're gonna want to hear this. Take care of yourself. No telling who might be involved.
Visiting Londinium has left me with a longing for Nira. I did not think this was possible.
We'll meet outside the cabinet chamber.
Samples are going to change the galaxy for the better.
Didn't get eaten, huh? Good for you.
Vay Victus knew. Now it's up to you to find out.
Oh, that must be their ship. I'm willing to bet that that's where they're walking to. Oops. Oh, that's why I'm so heavy. I have another set of armor on me. Duh. This guy's super heavy. 12 pounds? Put that back. Alright, that's already a ton of weight right there. We definitely don't need that. Actually, we're selling that. 187. What's mine run? 127. 40 millimeter explosive. So we're gonna. This thing's 12 pounds, though. I don't need this shit. Are you kidding me? So we'll sell a few things. Do I have any other... Oh, I got a bunch of resources I picked up. No, I need that back. Son of a bitch. Oh, it's under, put this in there, mech parts, and then aid Aurora. Oh, it didn't let me put both of them in there, weird. Aurora. Alright. Oh, I actually need those on me. Okay. Where were they?
Ship's clear and the sky is calling to us. Red apogee, surrounded by stars and the vastness of space.
Oh. Ship. Wait, what? What am I supposed to do here? Wait, what? Oh. Oh. Actually, let's go to the wolf's den. I think it's... Yeah, wolf. We're gonna go here to the den. Yeah.
Grav drive spinning down. Systems green.
my god! I can't stop yawning.
Docking integrity, 100%. Good to go, Cap.
Lost in my thoughts, but glad to be back.
Alright, let's see here. We're gonna grab all of this jazz. See if I can sell all of this. Oh, there's one. I think that's everything. Oh, Xenomorph Tech. Aid. I think that's everything. Yep. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna go to skill points.
Everything's 5 by 5, Captain.
I'm listening.
Brother,
I do love it, you know.
what are you sitting on?
Just wish everyone else felt the same way.
Weird.
It's a beautiful day to be alive.
I guess so. Did you make a mess here, guy, or?
Heaven is having a smooth running ship with a crew of friends.
Man, I am tired. Alright, so I'm guessing I have to sell it to the trade authority person.
How may the trade authority assist you? If there are deals to be made, you'll find that we'll go to great lengths to take advantage of them. My primary role here is to oversee logistics operations for our many trade routes in the area. But I convinced my superiors that it was worth setting up something more customer-oriented. I'm told that they are quite pleased with the results. You won't find a better offer on.
So, let's see if they let me do it. They don't. Interesting. Aid. Oh, I can sell Aurora. Oh, that's why. We can sell our weapons that we picked up, so I don't need this guy. We don't need this guy. It does 187, and this does 127. Tactical stock, incendiary. I think that's it. I don't need these cryo mines. I don't need any mines. Stun mine, don't need it. There, and I don't have any illegal goods on board anymore.
That's a clean break. Ready to go.
Wait, I'm level. What level am I? 35? I am. Let me see if I can get these ship engines that I want.
Anything I can help you with? Got anything you need to offload? Trade authorities always buy. Okay, no problem.
Engines. Not yet. Although I do have more SAE engines available to me now. Damn, those are 1400 engine thrust a piece. These are what? Those are way better than those. Holy shit. I didn't even realize even these are better than those. These also weigh 3 times as much. How much do these weigh? 90 mass. These weigh 95 mass. $1,400. These are. I think here? Oh no, that's the med bay. Right? I can't remember, but I'm gonna do this. I kind of want to make it dark blue. Interesting. I'm not seeing that change though. Let's see what color 2 does. Oh, that's a little bit more purple, huh? Hell yeah. And 3, we're gonna make white, I think. Yeah. That looks dope. I'll take it. Hell yeah, dude. I'll take it. That looks pretty fucking cool. Oh, what was the other thing I had to do? There was another side activity I had to do. Where's she at? On Naren? Interesting. Okay, well let's figure this out first.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving. Okay. No bounty.
Oh, I'm getting tired. I may take a nap after this quest. Boom. Elevator's over here.
I'm gonna leave New Atlantis.
I gotta save.
Got some new orders for me? I'll be waiting.
Alright, which one's not open? I got like what, 4 more to go? 1. I can't do it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Problem?
6, I think. Nope, 5. I don't know if this guy's gonna spot me doing it and then get in trouble.
Well, what a pleasant surprise. When I heard you and Hadrian were headed for Londinian of all places, I presumed you must be onto something big. Did you find what you were looking for? I haven't been to Londinian in many years. Why? Is there some way I could be of assistance? Were you able to recover what you were looking for? Good news, then. So, what exactly are you doing here? Plenty still to be done in defeating the Terramorphs, no? Did you? Well, I don't know what you think you heard on this recording, but I sincerely hope you didn't come to the wrong conclusions. After all, given the Cabinet's current state of anxiety, they might misinterpret such a discovery to mean I could have been involved with the attacks. Perhaps I can convince you to keep this among us. Of course. Do I look like I'm in any position to do what you're describing? So I'd very much appreciate your agreement to not share what you found. We wouldn't want anyone else jumping to conclusions now, would we? You want to hear the words, then? I did it. The Terramorph attacks on Tau City, New Atlantis, my doing. Years of coordination between my associate and I, figuring out how to deploy the Lazarus plant's pollen outside of Londinian, learning to synthesize it, use it as a weapon. Now, being as clever as you are, I'm sure you have thoughts on why I might do such a thing. You couldn't be more right. The attacks were a correction. When I discovered the plant, I did consider handing over what I'd found, but we were at war. And I couldn't risk information that dangerous falling into the wrong hands. So I ordered the bombing of the Londinian spaceport, fixing two problems at once. Halting the spread of the city's Terramorph outbreak, and sealing away knowledge of the plant's potential. Simple to say now, but with the outbreak raging from a barely understood source, the moment demanded quick action. So I did what was required. I removed the dangerous variable from an already catastrophic war. But then, as the war ended, my trial, my execution, I made a decision. After all, I'd given everything for the colonies. My life as I knew it included. And what did I get in return? Was there any effort by the UC to protect my legacy? My daughter's legacy? No. We were sacrificed when all we did was serve. So I kept what I'd learned and arranged the attacks to set things right again. My daughter, she becomes a hero. I become a trusted advisor, having found Kaiser, the research team, and cement my new position of influence when I hand them the name of the person responsible for the attack on New Atlantis. The dear departed Dr. Reginald Orlays, the associate who aided me all these years, and whom I always slated to take the fall. What luck he was stopped dead before he could hurt anyone else. His decades on the run brought to an end by another unlikely hero. You. There are no heroes without a villain. I simply arranged the opportunity for us to overcome one and become the other. And we all benefited. It's why I had Orlays reprogram Kaiser. Had that old machine guide you to where I found the plant all those years ago. I went to great lengths to ensure your and Hadrian's success. And look at the results. I know for a fact the Cabinet's planning to honor both you and Hadrian once this is all done. Isn't that preferable to languishing away in obscurity? Running jobs on the tail end of nowhere for the Vanguard? With only the vague hopes of perhaps earning the right to buy a home in the well someday. I'm simply looking for you to acknowledge the truth. And let's not forget the importance of our actual endgame. Eliminating the Terramorphs. Securing knowledge of the Lazarus plant. What we've set in motion is going to protect thousands, maybe millions of lives. I'm simply requesting one more life be protected. Mine. I've already sent along the evidence of Orlays' role in the attacks to the Cabinet, leaving out my own involvement. All I ask is that you confirm as much to the cabinet. Tell them that it was Orlays, and Orlays alone. After all, I do still have a long list of threats to the UC. This needn't be the end of our good works together. And how many have you killed to get where you are now?
None.
There are no great works that don't cost lives, Captain. Whether it's winning a war or digging a tram tunnel. So we sacrificed a few dozen in the attacks to possibly protect millions. That seems like a fair exchange to me. I only hope you'll see the same and leave my name out of the discussions to come. Hunting down criminals and other threats to the United Colonies. I expect they'll give me a bit more free range once this is all over. You would help me, like you did with Orlays. Track them down and keep them from doing harm to the United Colonies. Impossible, though, if the cabinet learns I'm the one responsible for the attacks. Well, I do hope you'll keep the larger perspective in mind, Captain. We've done something great here. Let's not squander the opportunity to do more.
Oh, yeah. Let's try this guy. This is the only one I can use here. Wait, can I use this here? Oh. Oh. Okay, so it's not this. Let's try this one. Wait, what? This one isn't... Alright, let's try this one, I guess. Okay. I got it. It's cracked. Code is cracked. Here we go. There it is. I don't want that. Just want the ammo. I don't want that. Just the just the
Hey, Captain. Looking forward to stretching my legs.
I might send him back to the ship and then grab Sarah, start working on her Infinity line. I think it's time we spill Vivictus's Vivictilize. Although to be fair, he did kind of get screwed over, so I kind of feel bad for him. But he killed a lot of people.
Perfect timing. We just got in. So on our end, good news. The microbe and the Asylees are both as effective against heat leeches as they are against terramorphs.
Means either plan should work for clearing those critters off our worlds.
considering what the Lazarus plant is capable of, I don't think we can deal with those things fast enough. I already sent along info to the cabinet to get them up to speed. So what about your end? Did you find anything? Any leads on who might have committed the attacks?
Oh, yeah, I guess.
That seems unlikely, considering he's been dust for about 20 years.
I'm sure the captain just misspoke. Right? Faye Victus isn't coming back to wreak any more havoc at this point. So, did you find anything on who actually did it? Do what you have to. We'll be here.
Wait. I guess I have to tell you. Okay.
So,
That seems unlikely.
I'm sure the captain just misspoke. Right? Faye Victus isn't coming back to wreak.
Okay,
So, did
what
you
happens?
find anything on who actually did it? Do what you.
Okay, so let's see. Let's see. It loading. I saved 14 minutes ago. Let's see what happens when I just tell her now,
So-
or don't tell her.
Orle's? Reginald Orle? Oh yeah. Both worked for UC Defense Research way back when. Different departments, but everyone knew Orle's. Had a mean eye for weapons tech. And a meaner temper. Wasn't exactly a surprise when he fled instead of standing trial after the Colony War. But finding out he's taken up mass murder in the years since, that is a shock. You're sure about this? Didn't say that. Just want to make sure we...
You'd said it was Reginald Orle's who was responsible for the attacks?
No,
You're
it's not.
positive he's...
No.
That's some impressive work.
I
then
fucked
give
up.
us
Let's load. Let's. Hopefully, I didn't fuck up and like. Yeah. The thing is I don't want to tell her until I tell the cabinet. That's my goal.
So, did you turn up anything on the...
That seems unlikely.
I'm sure the captain, right? If you said my father was still alive and using terramorphs as weapons, I might think it's time for a psych eval. So we just misheard you, right? No, that's impossible. He's gone. My father is dead.
Good God, you're not kidding.
Alive. Faye Victus is alive? How did you find him? Wait. You knew he was alive and didn't tell us? You were sworn to... You swore. You were just doing your duty, weren't you? Yeah, I guess I, of all people, should know what a burden that can be. Doesn't mean I'm not mad. But I guess you letting us know late is preferable to never. Now at least we can inform the cabinet and let them deal with him. I'm sure he did. But he killed dozens of people. And I'm not about to let him get away with something like that. But now, Now I guess we've got our answer. Nothing left to do but put it all in front of the cabinet. Any last things we needed to discuss?
Nope.
This might be our last opportunity to talk things through before the cabinet weighs in on a decision regarding the Terramorphs.
Microbe is gonna make the cleanup a whole lot quicker. If we're concerned about this Lazarus plant getting deployed again, that's the way to go.
The cabinet can secure the Lazarus plant, and then we're not risking any surprises when it comes to dealing with a microbe.
You're being paranoid. You know the science. You know we can make this safe.
I do know the science. I also know math. And a 1 in a million chance of a mutation isn't 0. So I guess we're still in discussion. Probably best at this point to let the cabinet wait. See if they have a preference. They are.
Microbe needed minimal adjustment to account for heat leech anatomy.
And the Asylees seem like they're even better at tracking leeches than morphs.
Hell of a sight to watch, though, when they catch them. Like an open airlock guzzling angry spaghetti.
Asylees aren't hostile to humans, but they are megafauna. If someone decides to pick a fight with one, it could get ugly. But they've already been spread far and wide once before when the UC was raising them as livestock, so the risk of introducing them to new worlds is minimal. Using them to clean up the Terramorphs and leeches, though, it's not going to be nearly as expedient as the microbe would be. Given what we know now about the Lazarus plant, the speed of the job does matter. But going with the Asylees, we're at least dealing with known risks. It's hard to know. Unlike my father, the cabinet aren't butchers. But killing UC citizens, along with everything else he's done, is unforgivable. But if you're really that concerned, you could request they be lenient. They might be willing to spare him. And here we go.
Where's my boy? He's not in here. Oh, there he is.
Welcome back, all of you. I wish we were meeting under better circumstances. But according to Hadrian's report, and the second one I just received, it seems the Terramorph attack on New Atlantis was no random occurrence, but a planned strike. Is what I'm reading here true? The second report claims to know the perpetrator as well. Did Reginald Orlays actually commit these attacks, Captain?
Orlays? Well, ma'am, it seems your report is incorrect. Francois Sanon was responsible for the attacks.
He did what? That's impossible. He doesn't have the kind of access to...
Clearly, he made his own access, Chief Sarkin. Madam President, I have been saying for years that not dealing with that man was gonna end in tragedy.
Enough! I hope everyone here understands that what has just been shared is a state secret of the highest order. This information does not leave this room. Now that's quite the accusation your group is leveling. Seeing as Francois Sanon has not left containment for the better part of 2 decades. You have evidence to back this up?
It just transformed. A terramorph out of thin air. An invisible weapon.
Is that actually him?
I'd know that voice anywhere. That's Francois.
He knew they could do this. And said nothing.
He's a sociopath. Plain and simple, ma'am.
Officer, please collect that recording.
Yes, ma'am. Begging your pardon, Captain.
We'll, of course, be launching a full investigation into how this could have happened. Though I have little doubt the Admiral will be quick to share all he knows on the subject once confronted with that recording. Chief Yassine, can you send one of your interrogators to have a little chat with the Admiral?
I'll issue the order immediately.
Good. Combined with everything else you all have uncovered. Well, I don't think the United Colonies can thank you enough. We failed the people of the colonies by not dealing with Vavictus sooner. I intend to rectify that mistake immediately. I'm not sure I see why someone with UC blood on their hands would merit leniency. But I will note your request when the decision is made. Now, with our villain unmasked, we can attend to the other matters at hand. With the threads you've brought together here, the Lazarus plant, the attacks, the heat leeches, the three of you have likely spared thousands of lives. But it now falls to the cabinet to ensure this can never happen again. As such, the cabinet will be securing the Lazarus plant on Londinian. All materials related to the plant will be classified to ensure no one else learns its true nature.
A sound decision, Madam President. Tell the Freestar Collective. Wow. So they have another tool to utilize against us?
I'm in agreement. I fail to see the value here. Gather your thoughts, and let's continue.
That is an interesting idea. A grand gesture to further display this cabinet doesn't think like those of the past.
The observers on Mars have proven such a gesture can bear fruit.
So, you want us to make nice with the Collective by sharing our state secrets?
No, I want us to display plainly the UC's actual intentions, that the plant will never be used as a weapon again.
That does sound worthwhile, Chief Kulkarni. Very well. We'll get the Collective involved in the management. Thank you for the suggestion, Captain. So then, to our final topic. The Cabinet has agreed to implement a plan that will deal with the Terramorph, and now also Heat Leech presence on human worlds. In fact, we've already begun enacting measures to check all UC ports and settlements for undiscovered nests. But we all understand this is only a partial solution. The project we're embarking on will be a long and difficult one. So our first step must be deciding how exactly this all will be handled.
Madam President, this microbe is clearly too much of a risk. The Sealies are the safer approach.
To someone with limited knowledge of biology, perhaps? The technology behind the microbe is solved science, Madam President. It isn't dangerous. Using it to wipe out the Terramorphs would be the quickest path to protecting humanity.
And fast results always lead to the best outcomes, don't they?
As you can see, there remains debate among the cabinet. We were hoping your group might issue a recommendation. Major?
We've been having similar debates ourselves, but the captain has yet to weigh in.
I see. Captain, I know this may not be
Damn,
your
threw me
area
under
of
the bus.
expertise, but we'd like to know your take on the matter.
That's true. If the Lazarus plant's secured, oh, they would. Yeah, no, no. We'd have to wipe out the
I'm in
babies.
full agreement. No need be delving into unpredictable sciences.
And Major Sinan? Dr. Walker, you'd find this acceptable?
We trust the captain's judgment.
Then the matter is settled. We'll begin the process immediately. Today marks day one for the United Colonies Terramorph Management Division, making you three the founding members of the TMD. As befits such a group, the cabinet wanted to display its gratitude. Today, we will be adding 3 new Class 1 citizens to our ranks.
Class 1? For the 3 of us? Are you joking?
What he means to say is, thank you, ma'am.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, ma'am.
Then I expect you'll be quite pleased. Now, there's much to be done. Major Sinan, Dr. Walker, I hope you two are willing to continue your efforts, spearheading the TMD's research on Mars.
We'd be honored, ma'am.
As for you, Captain, the Vanguard will be providing much of the on-the-ground support for the TMD. As a member of both the Vanguard and the TMD, I believe you'll have your pick of duties. Speak to your commander, Tuala, if I recall correctly. He should be able to provide you with assignments going forward, plus help you collect the benefits that come with being named Class 1. On behalf of the whole of the United Colonies, you have our sincerest gratitude. This meeting is adjourned.
Cool. Hey man, we did good. We're so good, aren't we? Like, we did really good today, you and I. See that part where we fought a Terramorph? That was crazy. Let's go. Everybody's leaving.
Have a good one.
Thank you. I'm a Class 1 citizen now. I don't know what the fuck that means, but it's something. I don't know what the fuck that means, but it's something.
Informed us of your new status. Congratulations on making Class 1.
Wait. Where does it want me to go? Oh. What the fuck's Commander Tullia? Oh, I didn't see him over here.
Well, I've got to say, this is a first. I've never had a Class 1 citizen in my ranks before. Congratulations, Captain. No need to thank me. You brought this on yourself. I've already gone ahead and processed your Class 1 benefits. All UC goods and services should now have a thanks for protecting the colonies discount. And the credits should be in your accounts now. But to get into your penthouse, you'll have to pay a visit to the Aphelion Realty office. They should be able to grant you access.
Oh my god, that's a lot of money.
Higher-ups wanted to make sure you know how much they appreciate what you've done. But with all that squared, it's time to get you a new assignment. There are your standard Vanguard missions, putting those pilot skills to use defending UC space. Or you could help the TMD in cleaning up Terramorphs. Oh, and I got a request from Dr. Walker. Wanted your help collecting biological samples to keep an eye out for any, new alien threats on the horizon. Any of those missions call to you?
We're doing pirates for sure.
Suppose that's true. Well, we can remedy that right now. Transferring that to you. Done. Report says ships at these coordinates fired on United Colonies craft. You're cleared to use lethal force if necessary. Documentation suggests Ecliptic might be involved in the attack.
Oh.
So I'd take extra precautions.
They're thick
Good
boys.
hunting, Captain.
Copy that. They're thick boys. All right, let's get to the spaceport. They're thick boys. Oops. Wait. Is this the space? This isn't the spaceport. I wanted to go to the spaceport, where space stuff happens. Financial, Commander, Mass District explored, the Lodge. Good lord. Alright, I'm gonna save and probably take a nap if anybody's watching. This man is tired. Hey. I'm sure she has. You have. What did I get? Did I get anything new? What did I get? Ranged nuclear fuel rods. Set it. Okay. So I did not get anything new. I'm just gonna say. I am gonna take a fucking nap, dude. I'm tired. Got a new AC. Anyways, goodbye.